This is a song that I wrote for a guy who's long gone. He's I was going to call it Roll Over Beethoven Revisited, but I just call it Ludwig's tune. I really don't, I can't think of a better title than that. It's a song about Beethoven. You know, I was reading a book on his spiritual development, and my heart really went out to him, because here he was with all of this genius, which wasn't really accepted in his own time. People thought he was really radical and crazy, and you couldn't do parallel fifths. It just wasn't music, you know. Plus, he was kind of an immalleable person and kind of coerced by the standards of the courts in those days. And so, though he had an eye for all of the women of the courts, they really didn't have much of an eye for him. So there was another frustration in his life, coupled with the idea that he couldn't even hear some of his final music. Well, you probably know all of that, but it really made an impression on me, so I wrote the words to this first, and I waited a long time to put a melody to it, because it was just kind of intimidating, you know, to write music for old Ludwig. No tongue in the bell and the fishwives yell, but they might as well be mute. So you get to keep the pictures that don't seem like much. Cold white keys under your fingers. Now you're thinking that's no substitute. It just don't do it like the song of a warm body, love in your touch. In the court they carve your legend with an apple in its jaw, and the women that you wanted, they get their laughs. Long silk stockings on the bedpost of refinement. You're too raw, they think you're too raw. It's the judgment of the moon and stars, your solitary path. Draw yourself a bath, think what you like to have for supper, or take a walk, a park, a bridge, a tree, a river. Revolt but not yet cancelled, the gift goes on in silence, in a bell jar, still a song. just fire. You gotta spread your light like blazes all across the sky. They're gonna aim the hoses on you. Show 'em you won't expire, no, you won't expire, not till you burn up every passion, not even when you die. Come on now, you gotta try. If you're feeling contempt, well then you tell it. If you're tired of the silent night, Jesus, well then you yell it. Condemned to wires and hammers, strike every chord that you feel. That broken trees and elephant ivories conceal. My apologies, Ludwig, wherever you are, for the clinkers and the clunkers in the middle.